They just do it, but never when the camera's here so far.
Huh?
Hey guys, this is Michael and I'm with my new friend Brooke, and today we're out running some lines and we're going to get to know Brooke. Hopefully we can catch some fish, but since she's so new we're going to ask her a bunch of questions anyway. Okay, so what you want to do, we'll just check that real quick. Grab that and just be real careful and pull it up until you, I don't think there's anything on it. Can you see the hook?
Yeah.
All right, and then drop it. All right guys, if you're just joining us, and I know a lot of you aren't and you're probably annoyed because I keep repeating everything. I do everything in fives if you haven't noticed, so this is number 4. We are doing a charity for the Bottomless Toy Chest. It is a charity for kids with cancer. They're going through treatment, and they bring activities and toys to different hospitals around the country. And all of the money raised on this channel will be combined at the end of June, and we will send it to them. Right now there's a donate button on this video, and that's you guys' total, and then our total will be totaled up per video of our 30 episodes, and we'll combine it all in the end. And we are kind of having a little competition between you guys, so currently you're way ahead, but we're gonna catch up. The tortoise and the hare. We're gonna get to know Brooke too. Wish us some luck. Like I said, most of the time I can look at it and I can tell, but sometimes I'm fooled.
Yeah.
So you see this little stick here?
Uh-huh.
Right here?
Yeah.
You can just kind of reach out. And if I can get close enough,
just lump it.
if I can get close enough, you can just use your hand. But last video we got tangled up. Oh yeah, and by the way, nothing in this boat is anything that I care about. So if this gets tangled or something crazy happens, don't risk anything. Just drop it. It'll float. Except for this camera, okay? Guard it with your life.
Let's not do that.
All right, like I said, we're just gonna ask some questions with Brooke, because I don't know Brooke that well. We met at Barnes & Noble bookstore, coffee shop, randomly walking up to someone and being like, hey, I got this YouTube channel, and she just happens to be into modeling. Where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. And again, if you've watched our intro, we got a bunch of rules, but basically we got 30 trips we got to get done in 3 months.
Okay.
Each trip has a point. We get so much for certain poundage of fish, and we get 30 hooks. So today we got, you can use the hook always if you need to. Today we got 14 limb lines, and we got a trot line way up the river with 15 hooks, and we got a jug, one jug. We haven't thrown it out yet. Last video we actually lost it, never did find it. But this time I got a almond milk jug, which is a little bit more tough, and I filled it completely, a little bit too much with foam. So we're gonna throw it up the river a little bit. So if it does get away, we should be able to catch it. way through, guys, and no fish so far. We do have this thing what we call a skunk bag. It's a bag you pull from if you get skunked, and in there it has different tasks that somebody has to do, and they're like kind of punishments. Nothing.
Nope.
All
So
right,
it's a really light fish.
Sorry, watch that string. Where's it? I got a list of questions here, just a random. I just Googled 10 questions to get to know somebody.
Okay.
First question: what makes you unique?
What makes me unique?
What is
I guess the way I was raised and like all the experiences I've had. Like I've been like through some really hard times, and it kind of made me understanding and more.
Like in a few words, what do you mean how you were raised?
Just it wasn't always easy. I didn't always like grow up with like so much spit in my mouth.
Gotcha.
Had a little harder, so I appreciated things a little like more
Gotcha.
than your average person.
What's your favorite color?
Blue. Anything to do with blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
All shades of blue?
All shades of blue. Aquamarine, teal, baby blue, all of it.
I'm a green kind of person.
Really?
I used to not like green, and then somewhere along the way it became my favorite color. So
I don't know, I've just always liked blue. Well, for a while, I actually liked red.
red?
But blue's in it.
Yeah, in this state, those two colors don't get along.
That's true. That's a lot of limbs.
Yeah, we're just gonna eyeball it. I gotta mess with it after the video. What's your favorite place on earth?
With my family. I would say so.
Oklahoma City?
Yeah, it doesn't matter wherever they are.
That's wherever they're at.
Yeah.
As many of you probably realize, we forgot to throw the jug, but we're gonna throw it in there right before we go down to the trot line. Got a couple more lines here, but alright, just go ahead and toss it. Just kind of throw it in the middle. See that fish jump and throw it right there.
That was a good aim.
Now it'll probably still come out, but at least we'll be able to catch it. I got a jug here, and that thing is full of foam. Too much foam. It's hard to even get under the water. I tried it.
That fish is mine, I know it. It has to be.
Oh, by the way, you haven't seen the video yet. If you do catch a fish on the jug, there's a $50 bill. You win.
Ooh.
So you should. I should have told you that. That way you would have remembered. Because I always forget to throw the jug.
Oh my god.
Alright, again guys, 15 hooks, mostly, actually all bluegill, We've done pretty good on the trot line. We got blanked out on the limb lines today. We just threw the jug out. It's gonna get a little bit of time. We'll see. Sun's going down, it's actually a beautiful afternoon, probably in the 70s. It's gonna get cold quick though. Oh, fish do jump right here too, so be prepared. And we want it to happen. We want it to happen desperately. If your only fish is a flying fish, I would be happy. You see that line there?
Yeah.
No, it's not a regular line like we've been doing.
Okay.
This one goes from one side of the water all the way to the other side, and it's got 15 hooks on it.
Okay.
It's a little aggravating, but we'll just do it slow. We'll get you up on it and shut this engine off. Oh, there's one.
Oh,
That's what we want to jump in the boat. That was probably medium size.
what the hell? Get over here.
Yeah, they'll do it when you're just talking sometimes. Or grab that line.
It's gonna jump out at me.
Yeah, nah. There. Okay, so.
Okay.
A lot of times we've had a fish on this first hook. So what you're gonna want to try to do is you're basically feeding yourself across the water. There are hooks and leaders try not to fall out, and we'll work on it as we go. And I know you've never seen a fish on a line, so it's hard to tell, but
Do you just pull the line too, or?
yeah,
No,
just keep going.
that's
You're
easy.
carrying the boat with you. The idea is to try to keep this line on the outside of the boat, but I'll do most of that. Wait till we get past this first sinker. If it gets real tight, most likely it's hung, but it usually always
That's
comes.
kind of heavy.
It's a weight. There's like 4 weights like that. Okay.
There's a tiny fish, probably your bait.
Yeah, that's a bluegill. And this goes all the way to those roots, far straight ahead. And just kind of go slow. And you know, you should be able to tell if there's a fish. Like it'll tug. Or hopefully. Then again, we could have got skunked. But that's okay. Trust me, everybody's got skunked. Me more than anybody. So just kind of over here is usually the area if we got anything. Is it? If you feel anything, just go slow like you have been. Now you can pick it up. Oh yeah, you got something.
Something's pulling.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna be. You pull it over the boat. You know, come in from this side first, and don't stand up. That's like a trot line rule. Let's try not to stand up.
Okay.
And typically you wouldn't want to do it that way, but when we're back here with no current, it's alright. Like the line on this side of you.
Okay, so how are we gonna get this?
Yeah. Alright, hopefully I just go for it. Now you're probably gonna need to use a net, and you're basically just going to get as close as you can to it, and you're going to scoop it into the net, okay? Now, if it tugs real hard, what you want to do is let it back out, go backwards. Like use the line and go backwards, okay? So you don't need the net, right?
Let it back out?
Yeah, like just kind of go, just run backwards, like instead of going forward. Like I said, it could be just a small fish, I can't tell. But it looked like you got a tug there, so.
Ah!
Yeah, we're right under this tree. Just keep going. Got your shirt. Can't quite see him. That's a decent flathead.
Oh my god, that's big.
Alright, he's not too big.
Okay.
But what you want to do is get close and just scoop him. Yeah, that. Try
I got caught in the hook.
Try your best.
I don't want this hook on me.
Yeah, that's why it's better to have it on the outside of you, the whole line. But we're gonna at least try to get you to land this fish, and just don't pull him up too much because he could rip that hook out. Now scoop him. There you go. Just get him in the net. And just hold him in the net. There you go, right there. You're good. Now, that's a...
Now just get him in.
Boom. It's definitely over 10 pounds.
Oh my god.
Now, over 30 is $500, but over 10 is $50. That's definitely a $50, but we got to prove it on the scale. So.
Dude, it's huge.
And that's what we call a flathead. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to prove it's over 10. Go ahead and pick it up. And just try to hold it up, and I'll zoom in on the weight best I can. I guess 15, and it is right over 15. So $50 fish, $50 fish. Got biggest fish of the year so far.
Oh, it's falling.
Yeah, go ahead and let him down. I gotta take that fish to my uncle's house. I told him I'd bring the flathead. It might be a little too big, but we'll get some bags of meat off of him. Let's go check the jug. It's been out there at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so found the jug. Didn't disappear like the last one. Just grab it and see, throw it in. Just pull it. pull it all the way. Trees and no trigger here. Just throw it in. Alright. Pretty good jug though.
I caught a limb.
That's alright, don't count. I guess you do have one more question. Now you've seen a little bit of what we do. Would you like to come back?
I would like to.
Yes. Alright guys, fishing slowed down a little bit, but we did catch the biggest fish so far, so that's a good thing. So we'll see you next time.